Hmm. It was, yeah, I actually need to respec. I'm gonna respec. I actually grabbed Seal of Command, but I'm gonna drop it and respec into Consecration. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight tanking. Yep, Pally tank. We're gonna go straight protection with Consecration, baby, my favorite. Although Command is nice. Seal Command is very nice. It's very nice. Very nice. I know. Tell me about it. Maybe we'll stick with Seal Command for a little while. Let me change the stream description. We're going to say leveling a Paladin. We're not going to say Protection. It is going to be Protection Paladin at some point when I respec. I'm just not sure when I'm going to respec yet. So. Just haven't decided exactly when we're going to respec. Man, we haven't got a Crisp Spider Me yet? Nice. I have an idea. I got an idea. I have a plan.
Need help? See you around.
We're going to grind out a couple levels. We're not going to do any quests because I don't feel like doing quests right now. We'll stick with the rep build just for a little while. But eventually we will respec into Protection. So I changed the title of the stream to just leveling a Paladin. But we will be a tank eventually. But we're just going to go ret in the beginning just to accelerate our leveling, because leveling is going to be a little bit faster. We're still going to use Sword and Shield. I mean, I'll get a two-hand weapon just to play around with it to see how good it's going to be with Command, but unfortunately I haven't been able to find a good one on the auction house that's within my price range. I don't mind paying 2 or 3 gold for a good blue two-hand, but I don't want to pay more than that. And none of the blues in the auction house that are two-hand are near my level. They're either like 16 or 18 or like 21 or 22. I'd prefer to get one that's like at least 19 or 20. And then hopefully this isn't too expensive, but haven't met that criteria yet. We did get this weapon for 2 gold, which I thought wasn't too bad. Skeletal Claw for 2 gold is not bad. It does have... You know, we should play around with the proc rate using Seal of Righteous. Because Righteous should increase our proc rate. Let's go into here. Now we're just going to make this control space. Play around with it and see if we can see what procs we get. I don't think obviously the command's going to be much better damage-wise anyway. I just wanted to play around with the proc rate. Borkut, how are you doing? Borkut, I am doing good. Your name kind of sounds Egyptian, and your image is that of a cat. And since I have 3 cats, and since I love Egyptian stuff, I like it. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm on vacation. I don't have to work again until like January 6th or something, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm on vacation. So we're going to play around with the rep build for a while, but eventually this will be a protection paladin. But like I said, I did change the stream description to just say leveling a paladin because I don't want to pigeonhole it right now. I don't want people to think it's prot because it isn't prot right now. We're going to play around with a little bit of a rep build, just to see how fast we can level. And then we're going to go probably with conviction and then see if we can get improved. Let's see. So if we go here, here, boom. So we can, so at level 26 we could have improved ret aura. Then we can jump, grab redoubt, grab precision, boom, 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 boom. So by 39 we'll have redoubt, we'll have our shield specialization, and we'll actually have improved retribution aura. And then you know what we could do just for fun is we could go ahead and go divine strength, divine intellect, and consecration. That'd be interesting. You know, then at level 50 we would have consecration as well as improved ret aura while also using seal of command. I've never done this build before, so I'm kind of curious like what it would be like. It's a kind of a weird build, but I might try it out. Nice to hear it. You're fine. I haven't attended your broadcast for a long time. Well, I'm glad you stayed subscribed. Yeah, I know. I'm always playing some version of World of Warcraft usually. I love MMOs, so I did a little bit of Ashes of Creation yesterday. You know, the alpha, and I may play some Ashes of Creation this week, kind of on and off. So, but playing hardcore World of Warcraft. So, if we die, the character is gone. So let's hope that that we don't die. Let us hope that we don't die. Knock on wood. Let's check the two-hand weapons real quick. Maybe we can find a decent two-hand. I would love to get a good two-hand weapon just for weapon swapping purposes. Oh, yeah, and we need to update my macro too. Let's go into here and go sword and board. We're gonna update this to our mace. Okay, mace. Save. And you feel empty for a while, so I prefer Path of Exile 2, and that was a good choice indeed. Thank you, Borkut. Yeah, Path of Exile 2, I was watching a little bit of Force Gaming, I think's review on it, and he said that he thinks it's pretty good. I think it was Force Gaming. It might have been Lazy Peon as well, but I just can't play the isometric games. I can't do isometric games, you know, like the top-down. I can't play games where it's like this, you know, like this type of view or something. I don't like it. I want to be able to get like this and rotate the camera around my character, and I just can't do. I just don't. The top-down breaks immersion for me. The isometric makes immersion. So, let's go for a two-handed mace, and let's take a look what we got. All right. So, are any of these slow? This is 3. Okay, they're still not great. Is there one of the dense triangle maze? That's too fast. 3.2, 3.4. Ooh, this one's not bad. It's got 8 strength, which is nice. It's only 50 silver. Let's grab this one for 50 silver. And we'll play around a little bit with some two hands, since we are using Seal of Command. And we'll play around with it. See what kind of DPS we can do. Okay, go this way. Okay. And we're going to go to our two-hand build here. And equip this guy, save. The old videos make me feel nostalgic. Yeah, that's, you know, they can still come back. I mean, they can't be the same. I mean, nothing's ever the same, but the hardcore servers, I mean, people roleplay in this guild a little bit. You know, jump on hardcore WoW, get into a good... There's a couple of... There's a guild in this server called RPness. Embrace RPness. That sounds like really bad, but it's called Embrace RPness, which I always thought was kind of weird, but hopefully it's not a bunch of gay people saying they want to touch each other's peepees. But it's an RP guild, I believe. So, but there are guilds on the server that are definitely more RP focused. So, I don't know what my two-hand weapon skill. Oh, 78. That's not bad. Yeah, I kind of crushed that guy. So let's reset. We're doing 32 DPS per second. We got a little bit of a walk here to where I want to go. To where I'm gonna. There's a spot where I'm gonna grind mobs for a couple levels. Hopefully we can do it for 2 hours and hit 22. I don't know if I'll be able to do it that fast.
How are you?
Let's see how much damage we do when we judge this guy. Turkey test. Oh, we hit him pretty hard. 74 DPS per second. That's not bad, right? I don't know. If you don't feel like playing, that usually means you don't want to play. So, like when I watch, like if I were to watch somebody, if I were to go onto YouTube and see this screen, see my screen, somebody else playing the game, and it looked like this, and they were walking around with a paladin, I would 100% want to play. I'd be like, oh my god, I want to get in there and play that paladin. I just can't help it. I love paladins. I love vanilla WoW. You know, I just love it too much. Like the walking through Dunmorrow, hearing the wind through the winter wind, hearing my foots on the snow, wanting to smack somebody with my mace and watch them crumble. I just love it, you know. Love it. Ooh, 97. You have to go to bed for work? Alright, I'll see you, Borkut. Have a good one, man. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Sometimes you just outgrow games, you know? You don't want to... I don't know. Sometimes people just get like that. They get to the point where they don't really want to play games as much. But that makes me sad. You should always want to play a game. Why not? Games are fun. Oh my god, this guy's flagged PvP. That's surprising. Here, Horde, Priest, flagged, PvP, just between... What is this?
Talk to me. Great to meet you. Keep your feet on the ground. Safe travels. Be good. What can I do for you? See you soon.
Got to see how this Dragon Ball Scout handles my hammer in his face. He is level 19. I thought they were. Oh. Ooh, these guys are going to do some damage. Alright. This guy's level 20. Level 20. Zalcini! I was going to grind these orcs, but they're a little bit higher level than... Well, I'm level 20. I guess it's not too bad. Combat ended. Nah, don't run away, you bastard. How you doing, Zalson? The Paladin lives. I got a more retribution-based build this time, though. Seal of Command. Ooh, level 21. Started playing fresh, but haven't been on much lately. I've seen you logged in here and there. I've seen you been on a little bit. I wish somebody would give me a freaking mistletoe. Zalson, you need to come into my server just so you can give me the mistletoe buff. 21, shit. 21, we got new leggings. That'll help. I'm on my Christmas break. You need to come in, yeah, come in here and give me the mistletoe. Mistletoe buff. Create a dwarf. Oh man. These guys are ranged though, so it sucks. This guy's not though, he's not ranged. Ooh, there was the internal proc of the mace. Ooh, the mace proc twice in a row. We just crushed that dude. The shadow bolt of this mace proc twice in a row there. Nice. That was pretty cool. We're just going to kind of stutter back this guy back a little bit from the other one. Stutter, 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 step. Stutter, 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 step. Boom. Die, damn you! Don't aggro more! Okay, that's just scary. Shadow Bolt. Hey, it's 3 Shadow Bolts already. I didn't think it would proc that often on this weapon. I did not think it would proc that much. Okay. Right. There he is, Missile. It's Missile. Hey. You know how to make the macro, right? Zalson, where you do the macro, create the kiss macro, and then spam it on both of the revelers, so you get double stacked. You remember how to do that? I'm sure you do. Lindalel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. How you doing? Ooh, don't don't fall off. I don't want to fall off. Oh, you create a kiss macro? Because you have to kiss the revelers to get the mistletoe. The ones in the end, there'll be 2 revelers standing next to each other. You just create a macro /kiss, and then you just put it on a keybind, like I have it on my T keybind, and then you just select one, hit your keybind like 3 times really fast, then immediately select the other one and spam the keybind again. So you just basically I'll tap here, like I'll tap this, I'll go boom bam 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 boom bam bam bam, and you'll get double buffs. You get 2 instead of just getting like 5 mistletoe or 5 of the other thing that gives you whatever it is, the branch or whatever. It'll give you 2 stacks. Linda, I'm good. Yeah, try it. I'm just trying not to get killed. This is a little bit dangerous area because I'm only 20 and these guys are 20, 21. Oh yeah, because you're like gonna be level 1. Do you want me to come to you? Here, I'll just come to you. I don't want you walking through here. You're just gonna get killed. You will get killed. I come to you. You sure? All right. Oh, here, let me invite you. Invite. I love that name, though. Mistletoe is great. That was like the best name ever. Cannot find here. Invite. Big Huevo. Invite. There we go. Missile. Oh, in honor of Mistletoe, let's do the right music, right? Let's do the right music. Here, where is it? Here we go. Oh, you're in the same guild? Oh, hey, how you doing? I thought the name looked kind of familiar. Oh, big seal of command. Big damage. Big damage. Lindalel. I think I saw you in the guild. Let's see. Name. Well, maybe not. Maybe you're not online right now. Yeah, you must have a different name. Won't you play Christmas Fresh? Won't you play Christmas Fresh with me? Playing some vanilla on Christmas. We're going again this Christmas. Yeah, we're caroling to BRD. Christmas Fresh with me. Oh, big spin. Oh, you're not in this guild? Wait, you... Oh, your name is Brady Bean? Okay, I gotcha. And it's fresh. Hooked up for a chest. And or 10 slot bag. Ooh. I'm coming, Salsini. Briar, thorn, and peace. Won't you play Christmas Fresh? I do, sometimes. Yeah. And Carolyn the BRD. Yeah, all my retail characters are on Skyfall. Skyfall. Ooh, big damage, big painful hit. I've only got 2 blues, I think. I just have 2, my weapon and shield. Well, I've got a level 51 hunter here, so it wasn't hard for me to buy a couple, 2 gold items. I'm trying to see you, but I don't see you. Yeah, if you go to my YouTube channel, You can see that I play retail. I mean, I don't play a lot. I played War Within a little bit. Just go, you can see my protection warrior. I was doing like an arena skirmish here, me versus 2 other people. I won, of course. Retail is a lot different than vanilla. Look at the difference in combat. Oh my god.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
Listen to my fingers hitting the keys. That's some APM right there. You can trade. No, you can. You can trade in hardcore. No. You can trade in hardcore, but you don't need to trade with me to cast Mistletoe soulbound. So you just need to like select me and right click on Mistletoe to buff me. But yeah, you can trade in hardcore unless you created a self-found, right? Character. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my level 51 character can mail stuff to my level 20, yeah. Oh, that's one down. Yeah, here's me just killing some people. Where's the one? Prot Warrior. Oh, here, this is a funny one. This is me in a battleground. Here, let's... I don't want to die. You want to attack me? Go ahead. This guy's... I'm like, you want to attack me? Go ahead. This shaman. I go, bring it. Bring it, shaman. He brings up his little pets. Oh, no, now a druid's on me. Now it's a shaman and a druid on me. Oh, you cannot kill the protection warrior, though. Stun, damage. Oh, I'm incapacitated. Fear. He's dead.
Oh, that was not a good idea.
Boom.
Lovely.
Debuff. Oh, he's dead.
Not a good idea.
I almost feel sorry for people when they attack me in battlegrounds. Oh man. I don't know. Where is? I don't see you on the map. Oh, are you all the way? You're in the starting start. I forgot. You're in the starting area, so you're probably like. I don't know where you are. Oh, you're west of me, brother. Are you in like the starting dwarf area? I still don't see you. Says you're in Dunmorrow. Okay, whatever. New mythic raid progression, retail, playing hardcore is a much needed change. Yeah, I couldn't. The retail is, there's too many abilities, and it's just the button bloat and the keybind bloat is just ridiculous. And I'm not a fan. I don't do mythic raiding because I'm not a fan of all the bullshit add-ons and the stupid mechanics. There was an article, there was a video that came out by I think it was what's his name? Supa. What's his name? Supa Tees. So Supa Tees did a video just recently where he was talking about how Blizzard is talking about making some changes to restrict add-ons so that people won't be able to use add-ons for raiding anymore, or use add-ons that are specifically there to help you do the encounters, which I think should have been done like 5 years ago. I can't believe they've been waiting this long to even talk about it, right? Yeah, is it Leatrix maps? Yeah. And with there being like layers and stuff now, I don't know, it's weird. Oh, really? Yeah, it must be either you're on a different layer. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. In space. Christmas in Westfall. You were saying you like retail most. Yeah, I don't really understand. I've never done any of that stuff for keys or anything, so I don't really understand how any of that even works. I don't play retail that much. Like when a new expansion comes out, I play it for a couple weeks and usually quit. I play classic like way more. Like I play vanilla WoW way more than I ever play retail. I like vanilla way more than retail. I mean, the things I like about retail is I'm more of a PvP blah 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 PvP player, so I enjoy the PvP. But the problem with retail, like I said, is there's too much homogenization of the classes. Like, you know, every class has a heal, every class has an interrupt, every class has a stun, every class has crazy, ridiculous movement abilities that move you across the map very quickly. All that stuff is crap and should be just completely stripped out of the game. I mean, it's dumb. Like, rogues shouldn't be healing themselves. Warriors shouldn't be healing themselves. You know what I mean? More people that should be healing is healers. So I come from playing Dungeons and Dragons when I was in high school in the '80s. So, you know, I'm all with the Holy Trinity and class specialization. You know, and classes being really fantasy, what they what they should be. You know. So yeah, I'm not a fan of classes that aren't healers healing the healing. So. Not a fan of classes with crazy amounts of CC either. And the movement bloat. I mean, there's tons of videos on YouTube about it. You can watch lots of videos by all kinds of streamers talking about the problems in retail WoW. And what's funny is they'll all pretty much tell you the same thing, which is it's like, well, why don't they fix it then? You know, but Blizzard's a bunch of morons. So what can you say? They don't care. They care more about PvE than they do PvP. I can tell you that. Because more people play PvP than PvP. Okay, I'm assuming you're pretty close. Oh, I see you. How's it coming? Wait, are you up on... How did you get up on the mountain? Are you underneath me? Oh, aggro shit. Dude, I don't even know where you are. You looks like you're beneath me. Oh, you got aggro. I see where you're in the tunnel. I think you went past me. Yeah, you went past me. I'm coming up. I'm probably coming up behind you now. There you go. Look. it's the missile. It's the missile hoe.
Fantastic.
There, 1 gold. Now you can go buy yourself something. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't give it to me. I knew you wouldn't take it. What do I need 1 gold for? There you do. Look, his mission is over. All right, well, I'm gonna kill these while I got the buff. Thank you, sir. 30 minutes. 30 minutes of 20 spirit. That's pretty good. You're starting to get in the same boat. Keys are fine, but it's a competitive thing. But it's going to be a bit much. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's if even like Ian Hazakostas, who's I'm not a fan of that person, by the way, but even he was saying that it's an arms race. It's a race between Blizzard trying to create more complicated mechanics for Mythic, and then the add-on makers trying to keep updating their add-ons to handle all the complicated, encounters. Oh. Zolson coming here is level 1. I never could have killed that guy without your help, Zolson. Get him. Stick him. Wait. I don't think you even hit him. I don't think you got him because according to my DPS meter, you don't even show up, so I don't think you even hit him. I think everything missed. Oh, I love it. You're like a little nuisance, like a little gnat trying to stick him good. Yeah, these guys unfortunately a little bit too high level for me right now. It would have been better to come here in about 2 levels, because like I can't kill them quick enough. So that's the problem. It takes too long to kill them. But since I'm here and I might as well kill him for another 28 minutes while I got the spirit buff thanks to Missile Hoe. You don't aggro to them? All right. Yeah, that could happen. You could aggro and they'd come after me. Don't do that. I don't want to. I don't want to die. What would I do if you did that? I probably would jump off and bubble off the side here. If you did that, I would literally just bubble. Like I would run right here, bubble, and just jump down. I would love the small time interactions I've had in Classic. Never gonna experience that. Yeah, you're not gonna have that in retail. Yeah, people here and people in retail are a lot more chill. They're a lot more friendly. People in, I mean, in Classic, people are a lot more friendly. Like in retail's so bad. I played retail. I played the War Within for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I would post in general, like in the major city. Hey, I'm looking to do an arena team. I'm looking to get an arena team. Does anybody want to do some arena matches? I did that for 2 or 3 days. I didn't get one response. Not one person even responded to me. Like, not one. Which tells you 2 things. One, there aren't that many people that really do PvP. And 2, people probably only do arena with people they know. They just don't do random stuff anymore, really. I don't know. And 3, maybe people just aren't very friendly in retail. But yeah, people in hardcore vanilla. This is the best. Yeah. This is the best. Like, the nicest people you're going to get in World of Warcraft are going to be in hardcore WoW. Especially if you get into guilds that are doing, like, self-found. They're also, I think, are even a step above. They're even nicer. But the guild I'm in, this is the Stoneheart Legion. I think you said you're in it too. These people are friendly, so... I've been in about 7 guilds, 6 guilds. I've been about 6 guilds on the server, and I get in one, and I just watch the guild chat. And it just depends on what people are talking about. If they're talking about getting high, smoking pot, I leave. If they're talking about stupid stuff, I leave. If they sound like 12-year-olds. And when I get in one more, the guild chat just seems a little bit more mature because I'm older. I'm older. I don't have time for 15-year-old shenanigans. And so when I get into a guild where they're just talking about the game, talking about helping each other in the game and playing the game, that's what I'm looking for. People that are just having fun, playing the game, and they're talking about the game, not getting high or banging their sister or something stupid, you know what I mean? It's all CD. I can't believe I got buffed by Missile. That was pretty cool. Right? I should have taken a screenshot. It's awesome, but we got the stream. We can always roll back the stream and take a screenshot, and I'll put it in the guild Discord and said, man, this random level 1 ran by me, and her name was, I'm going to say, this random level 1 ran by me, and her name was Missile, and she buffed me with Missile. And I'll say that in the guild chat, in the guild Discord. They'll be like, whoa. I'm just going to say some level 1 random person named Missile ran by me, buffed me, and started dancing. As long as I've known you, Zulson, you always come up with the funniest names. What was the name you always use for your warlock? I love the name that you always use for your warlock. What is your warlock's name that you always use? I always love that name. Usually the youngest out of the bunch. You're 26, okay. And I'm usually the oldest. Oh, you think you're the... No, there's tons. Like, you get a lot of young people. Yeah, it's Von Strudel. That's the one. Zalzi creates like a warlock running around, like a dwarf warlock. Named Von Strudel. Oh, is it not... Oh, it's your priest. Okay, it's your priest. I love that name. Von Strudel. Perfect RP name out. Yeah, these guys are too high level. And then we have this guy, Zalson, whose name is Thick Meat. He just gets an instant ignore from me. I don't have any desire to converse with someone who's so immature that they name their character Thick Meat. I'm sorry. I have no desire to speak with you. You're probably like... The sad part is he's probably like 23 years old and that he's still that immature. That's the sad part. Thick Meat. Yeah, I think. Well, I think in hardcore WoW you probably get. I think people in vanilla WoW, or in vanilla WoW like classic stuff are probably older than the people in retail, just because they came from the original game. A lot of them have played the game, back when it came out in like 2004, between 2004 and 2008, and they appreciate what the game was like, and so they were the ones who would go back and play classic. Whereas a lot of people in retail are people who maybe, who never, maybe they started playing in like Shadowlands or I don't know, Dragonflight. So they're going to be younger. And now this name I don't mind Hobbit Fart. That's not bad. It's kind of silly, but it makes me laugh at least. Nostalgic trip, yeah. I don't think of it as nostalgia. I mean, it was the first time. The first time I played a private server and played vanilla was on Chronos 1, and I played a hunter, and it was it was totally nostalgia because I hadn't played vanilla since the original. So it had been since like 2008. I think 2008, 2007 is when TVC came out. I think it was 2008. I can't remember, 2007, 2008. So it had been that long since I'd actually stepped into vanilla. And so it was big time nostalgia. It was like crazy. I was like, this is awesome. I mean, I loved it. And I actually have the video of that on I actually have a video. Pretty sure it was of one of the earliest moments I stepped into a server, a vanilla server, a private server for the first time, because I didn't even know that they were really, I knew they existed. I just never thought they were going to be that good, And this is it. Check this out. This was the first time pushing 30 was forced to farm honor on my older brother's account at Altrock Valley till I turned, 12-ish? You played vanilla as a kid, been playing WoW off and on my whole life. Yeah, I played WoW. Well, I'm a lot older than most people, so. Like, when WoW came out in 2004, I was 34 years old. So when WoW came out in 2004, I was 34. So I've been playing games for a long time, and I came from Lineage too. But I loved WoW. So this is from 8 years ago. 8 years ago, which would have put it back in 2016, right? So in 2016 is the first time I played on private servers, and this is what it looked like. And I had a hunter named Cheryl, who, it's funny, I've got a character on this server right here called Cheryl. It's one of my favorite names. And I got a hunter named Cheryl, and my pet's Hopper, which I always use pretty much the same name. Hopper comes from a Wheel of Time, Robert Jordan novels. And I was loving this. I was like, this is awesome. And you can see my UI is just the standard UI, no change. Oh, other than I'm using some sort of bar add-on here. This is, I can't remember which one this is. It's not X Pearl. Actually, I don't think it's X Pearl. But that's about the only add-on I have, it looks like. So let's check out like the nostalgia though. I mean, this rainstorm is insane, and I would say it might be Shadow. Yeah, it could be Shadow Uniframes. Yeah, because I do like SUF. That's a good add-on. But look at like the rain. Like you don't even get rain like this that feels this impactful in retail. Wow, right? This sounds like a rainstorm. Look at the mist. Look at how misty it is. Look at me. I'm like, wow, vanilla? Like, this is the first time I played vanilla WoW since 2007 or 2008. So it had been like, like almost 10 years. And I was so excited. Look, I said, look, I have a sword. Because in retail WoW, like, remember they changed it so that hunters, like, you just had like a bow. And I can't remember, remember you used to be able to have dual wield? You used to be able to have 2 weapons on a hunter. And then they changed it at one point where you could only have like, what is it, like 1 weapon and a bow, I think? I don't know. And I was like, look, I actually have a sword. I was like, I've got a sword. I was so excited, And look, my nameplate distance is off. I didn't modify it so that the nameplate distance was showing. The nameplate was showing. That's actually a setting in the UI. I think it was in the UI back then. Oh yeah, it's way more immersive. I love hunters too. That's why I play hunters a lot. That's why I play hunters a lot in vanilla. My favorite classes in vanilla are hunter, paladin, warrior, and hunter, paladin, warrior, and then priest and rogue. But my favorite's probably paladin. Yeah, you can see I'm just... So look, I said total. I'm level 13. I played 13 hours, so not leveling very fast, but I was doing for a lot of professions. And look, I see. I'm so excited to be playing this. I'm saying in the stream all the stuff I love about vanilla. I'm saying, look, I've been doing lots of professions. I said the pet system I loved. You know, learning skills. Look at this, learning skills by taming pets and using them. I was so excited to go back and play the hunter the way it originally was. And actually, Lindalel, it's funny that oh, I mean, this was the shit. I mean, this was so cool. And you know what's even cooler is I've actually got a chance to play the friends and family version of World of Warcraft. I don't know, somebody got a hold of it. Let's see, friends. Check this out. This will make you laugh. Okay, so I got a hold of the WoW 0.5.3 Friends and Family 2003 client. So this is before the game ever came out. This was actually not even the 1.0. And the game wouldn't, this is the biggest resolution I could get, and it was this big, so I just filled up the left side of my stream with an image of a rogue since I was playing a rogue. And this was back when rogues could tank, rogues could equip bucklers, and in fact, that's why bucklers are in the game. Like when you loot mobs in Vanilla WoW and you get a buckler, those were originally meant to be used by rogues in their offhand as kind of like to block. Originally World of Warcraft was going to let priests and rogues be tanks, which it's really sad that they didn't do it because of the fact that we're always missing tanks in vanilla. You know, it's always hard to find tanks. So if you had a priest spec that could tank, and you had a rogue spec that could tank, that would have made the game, I think, better, to be honest. You'd have had more people that could tank, which is going to be a good thing. There you go. This is the World of Warcraft Alpha Core client.
All right. We are, audio. Are we?
Oh, I tank with Protection Paladin in vanilla.
Yeah, it is.
I tank with Prot Paladin in hardcore. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if I've got any videos of that. I don't know if I have any of stream. Yeah, but you can definitely do it. Yeah, I mean, I tanked. Yeah, on Skull Rock, I tanked with my Protection Paladin. So the Sinister Strike is so much. One of the most played games. So here you go. Here I am. Here I am on a rogue, and I've got a buckler equipped. See that? I've got a buckler equipped on my left hand. You just hit 40 on your priest? Grats. Nice. And Sinister Strike is insanely OP. Sinister Strike is OP because there's no cooldown. It's just you can just use it repetitively over and over again, and it does damage. So in this client, you could go to mob and just use Sinister Strike, and that's it, and you would kill them, and they would do almost no damage to you. See? Where did they even find this? Where did
did they even find the code for this, I wonder?
I don't know how somebody got a hold of this client, but this was like a very, this was like an alpha client.
Where they even found the code for this?
And I wonder, let's see if we can find the talent. I want to show you what the talent system looks like.
Yes, I see that.
Oh. Yeah. And I'd always heard, okay, here, I'd always heard that the talent system before Vanilla WoW came out, that it used to be like the hunters. Like if you look at the hunter's pets talents, right? Like when you train your hunter's pet, you train your hunter pet, and you say, oh, I've got so many skill points, and I'm going to put them into like growl rank 1 or growl rank 2, or maybe, maybe greater stamina rank 1, 2. I always heard that that's the way the characters' talents were. But they changed it, but they never changed the pets. And here's the proof that that's true, because I'd always heard that was the case, but I never knew for sure. But now here's the proof, looking at this alpha client, that's 100% true, because you have skill points and you assign them to abilities, just like you do on a hunter pet. And there you go. There's your abilities. It's got your ranks, and the only thing is I don't see like what skill points I have.
Ooh, this is a big one. Visceral rank 2 makes sense.
Look at that. Acrobatics, sprint, cheap shot, assassination. And so there's no talent trees. Like you don't go into a talent tree and, it's just all the abilities are here, and you just pick from here what you want. Right?
A huge.
Yeah. Yeah, see? Like you don't go to like a weapons trainer to learn crossbows. It's just another thing that you use your skill points on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you're not paying money. Well, you are paying money, because if you saw the pre-screen, I did pay money, but I think you have to use skill points to learn new things. So there's certain abilities that you get automatically that you just like they're inherent to the rogue, and then when you rank those up, you pay money. But then there's other abilities that you don't know, like using a crossbow, like dual wielding, and those you use your. So to acquire an ability, a skill that you don't have, it costs skill points. But once you acquire it and have it, then it costs money to rank it. And look at that poison, death capsule. I don't even know what that is, I don't know. I still have this on my computer, but I don't remember where I put it. Oh. Oh, yeah, I gotta. Oh, that stop. Start the database. It's been so long since I've done this. And I can't type. I don't know. I'd have to go and look it up, but I still have all the code on my machine. Yeah, I'm showing Zolson how I actually have a copy of the 0.5.3 Friends and Family 2003 client. And I was just showing it off because it's pretty interesting. This is an alpha client of World of Warcraft that was released internally to friends and family at Blizzard. And I was just showing how when you learned abilities in the 0.5.3 client, remember the client that released to the public was 1.12 client, right? I think, or maybe I don't remember if the first client was 1.0, but it would have been at least 1.0. This is the 0.5.3. And when you learn abilities in this version, Zolston, it was actually like a hunter pet. It was actually like training hunter pet skills. You went in and you had like skill points. Like if you wanted to learn bows, you used 2 skill points. Yeah, they're skill points, not spell points, skill points. Now you do pay though. No, you do pay for skills. See, like when I want to pay Sinister Strike rank 2, I got to pay 2 silver.
Okay, we definitely want to do it. We got swords already.
And in this version of WoW, rogues could use bucklers. So basically rogues could be tanks, basically. You could be a tank as a rogue. I don't remember how to, I wish I could get this running again, because I kind of want to, I don't know what I did. Maybe, let's see if I created a text document. Shit, I already forgot. I'm an idiot. I just forgot what I just read. Start the database, then start the core. Yeah, that's what I thought. So start alpha core. I think maybe I don't have the database anymore because I don't see it. I think that's the problem. I don't think I have the database software. Let me. Yeah, the MariaDB. I think that's what I'm missing. Hey, Joanne, what's up? Let's see. Yeah, we didn't have the Maria. I think I uninstalled the MariaDB when I was cleaning up my computer to move it to my new PC. Zolson, did you see me playing? Did you see me playing Ashes of Creation Alpha yesterday? Zolson, I don't know if you saw. I've been playing Ashes of Creation the Alpha, Alpha 2 Phase 2. No, you didn't. Oh, well, I had to buy it. We're gonna stop that. Oh no! See, enter database. Oh, I think it's just enter. I don't know. Well, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go. Well, I just want to see if I could get this running really quick. I don't think I will be able to though. Oh, no, it's doing something. It's loading. Yeah. Yeah, I can. I'll show it. I'll show it to you right now. Zolson, give me a second. I'll show you that as well. Okay, world server started. We'll see if it works. Bingo! Oh, I don't have a character? Here you go. This is the World of Warcraft. Ooh, let's not do that. Okay. Ooh, did I break it? I think I broke it. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so here's the 0.5.3 character creation screen. So Night Elf Hunter. Female. And actually, you can see the character models really didn't change too much. Yeah, they're pretty similar. So, okay. Anyway, so we see that we got that running. Let's go ahead and close that out of here. And let's go to here, Alpha Core, and let's stop the database. And I think we're good. So if we ever want to play the 0.5.3, that's how we set that up. Anyway, so yeah, so we can play this. So this is really interesting. Now I'm running that server local, right? This is all running locally on my computer. So you wouldn't be able to... There is a way to set it up so you can do like a remote server so people could play together. I had never set that up. I know Cargos is the one who told me about this. I saw Cargos playing this, and I messaged Cargos privately, and I said, "Hey, Cargos," I said, "how did you get this?" I said, "I would like to get it." He sent me the links on how to get it. So thank you to Cargos for helping me get this set up. And so now I want to show Zalson. If you guys haven't seen it yet, here's Heidi's sequel. This is fine. We can pin to start. It's already pinned to start. Okay, we're going to launch. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and show Zalsini what the... and you guys too, if you haven't seen Ashes of Creation, I'll show you what that looks like. Now, this is my old computer, so it doesn't run great on this PC. I do have my new computer right next to me here, and I was playing this on my new computer last night. The reason is I haven't set up my streaming software and all my streaming like scenes and stuff. I haven't set them up on my new computer yet. So I've never done that before. I've never had to move all my streaming stuff from one PC to another before. So that's kind of the delay on why I wasn't streaming off my new computer, to be honest. And of course, playing classic WoW, you don't really need, my computer's this old computer's plenty powerful to play classic WoW. While this is loading, I'm going to go feed my dog. I'll be right back. Be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta feed the dog. What a surprise. All right, hold on. Bathroom. You made the mistake of not doing that with your new PC and haven't been able to stream. Oh, yeah. Actually, in the streaming, I mean, it looks like in OBS you can export. You can export your scenes apparently, and which I've already done that. You can also export your profile. According to, because I just did a quick video on YouTube just to check it out, and they said if you export your scene collection and you export your profile, you should be able to hopefully import that into OBS on a new machine. And since I'm using Stream Elements, that's just a website, so it doesn't matter what PC I'm on because all that stuff's remote. So I haven't set it up yet, but I want to try it out. But anyways, Zalson, are you still there? Hopefully Zalson's still there. So this is Ashes of Creation. This is the Alpha 2 Phase 2. I don't want to bash the game. You guys haven't seen it. Now the graphics aren't going to look super great because this is my old computer, so I'm running it at pretty low settings. But I've run it on my new computer at max settings, and it looks okay. But I'll let you guys judge for yourself. Now I'm a cleric. I'm trying to set up a class that can solo content because a lot of Ashes is really difficult. I don't say it's difficult. You can't just run around the world and kill mobs that are higher level than you. You'll get killed, basically. Even killing mobs that are the same level as you can be challenging. Zalsini, you still there? Because the biggest reason I went into this is because he wanted to see it. I mean, right away you can see I come in and there's these. Right away you come in and you can see these beautiful, beautiful foliage. The water in this game, it looks really good. Let me minimize. I'm going to minimize the minimap and everything. Well, actually, I'll leave it up just so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to turn the music down. So basically, like the problems I have with the game is the level design seems really random. Like the world, like the graphics there's issues with the graphics. Like the colors and the lighting aren't good, so everything looks kind of flat. And like sometimes you'll like be looking one way. Like if I look at my character here, her back seems pretty well lit. And in here it makes sense because there's a light source in front of me, so you would expect there to be a shadow here, right? But if I go to, for example, in the shade, you can clearly, the visibility here seems pretty good. But notice how, like, when I turn the camera up, do you see how everything gets dark? And I know I guess there is a light source above me, but if I just turn it, I wouldn't expect this to be this dark. Like when I turn, because I'm standing completely in shadows. So there's a lot of weird lighting that seems wrong. And the colors are really bland, like. And a lot of the creatures in the game all seem to have the same color palette almost. Like everything's kind of gray and very light browns. But this is going to be open. Well, this you have to put, dude, Zalson. This is I'll put it in chat, Zalson. So it's not free, right? Yeah. But, once you pay that, you own. Yeah, I own the game. When the game starts, I get a first free month of gameplay for free, which is $15, and then I get $15 worth of in-game store credits or in-game credits, whatever that is going to be. So you get that, so basically the rest of that price is just basically the box price, the cost of buying the game. But let me tell you about the things that they did well, and the things they've done well are really are like super important, right? Like, the character controller is really good. Like, it feels, and keep in mind, I'm on my computer is not running this optimally. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, keep in mind, again, you're paying for the game, and you're paying for access to the alpha. And with this, you get access to all other alphas and betas, right? Like, so if I go to Ashes of Creation, right? So here. So what you get the Alpha 2 second wave key, you get the Beta 1 key, the Beta 2 key, you get 1 month of game time, and you get $50 worth of embers. So this is what you get. So apparently there's going to be a beta 1 and a beta 2, and then I guess the game is going to come out, which seems surprising to me because I don't think this game is going to be ready for a while. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed. Yeah, it's using up. I think it hits my computer pretty hard. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me show you the characterization. But first, let me just show you this. One of the things I love about the game is the water's awesome. I love the water. Look how when you move, the water ripples, and it ripples all the way across. Look, watch. Watch how it ripples, and then watch how it gradually fades away. And look at the lighting. I mean, the water in this game is really nice. I like the water a lot. And when you move the camera underwater, it looks really, really good. Look at the distortion around her body due to the water. Really nice. I mean, I don't really know. Let me take a look. CPU, what, 35% right now? Well, the memory on my system memory is taking up quite a bit of system memory. Yeah, it looks like it's GPU intensive. It's taking up 100% of the GPU. My GPU is being hit 100% is awesome. So it looks like it's GPU intensive. And the reason my old computer doesn't run it that well is, but yeah, look at the underground, look at the water though. I love the way the water looks underwater. It's so good. And even on top of the water, it looks good. Now, but look at the color palette. So the color palette's really weird. Like, it never looks natural. Like, only during, like, the bright sunshine days, like, does it really look right? Like, the clouds... Like, again, notice how when I turn the camera up, it gets really dark, which doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be dark here. And then when I rotate the camera down and around, so the colors are just off. So that's my biggest complaint with the game right now, is that the colors and the lighting needs a lot of work. Definitely needs a lot of work. But the things that are really, really good is the combat actually feels really nice. So check this out. I mean, that is very impactful, right? And you have another complaint that I have is that you have action mode on and action mode off. Right now, action mode's on. So if I move my mouse left and right, it rotates the screen left and right. If I hit my keybind that turns it off, now I'm like World of Warcraft style where I have to right-click on the screen somewhere to rotate, okay? But the reason this is bad is because of the way they do their key bindings. So if you go into the options here and go to key bindings, they have the key binds separated so that weapon attack, there's a keybind for weapon attack when you're not using action cam, and there's a keybind for weapon attack when you are using your action cam. And here's the kicker: they can't be the same keybind, which makes no sense. I go here and I say, you know what? I want this to be left mouse click, and now it unkeybinds my action cam weapon attack. So I can't have the same keybind for weapon attack when I'm using the action cam versus when I'm not, and that to me makes absolutely no sense. I don't really even understand why they're separate. I wish I could get Steven Sharif into a call, man. I'll put a post on their forum and say, what's going on with this? Because this doesn't make sense, you know? So I don't understand that, to be honest. Now things I do like, the characters, the creatures in the world are really cool. I mean, this, like, otter is super cool looking. I mean, look at him. He's super cool looking. Yeah, like Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 has an action cam toggle where you just toggle back and forth. You're just toggling the action cam on or off. It in no way affects keybinds, and that's the way Guild Wars 2 works. So I don't understand why they have that. Okay, so the quest log's weird. The quest log's a little weird. Like, the questing in the game is a little bit crappy. Like, it's your typical quest, go here, go do there. But the map is really low quality. So when you're, like, looking for objectives on the map, you can see here it'll say, oh, the Warhelm curse. Investigate the curse. So it gives you some pointers on the map where to go. But the map itself, like, the quality of it is really, really low resolution. You can see, like, these... Let me get away from this beastie making noise. You can see the quality of the map is just really, really low. And this is just, I'm assuming they're going to have, I mean, I would assume they're going to have a high res because this is really, really crappy quality map. I mean, you know, so that needs to be addressed. The minimap also is kind of weird. It's also low quality. And to be honest, I don't really see how the minimap helps a whole lot. I mean, I guess it helps a little. I do like that you can minimize the minimap. I think that's really cool. Current season is spring. Current cycle, nighttime. So, and then like I said, here's the quest log, and it's just your standard, but I'm not really a big fan of. All right, so the textures in the game, again, keep in mind this is my old computer, so the settings are pretty low, so we can't really evaluate the textures too much, but I think they look okay. The world itself, is not great. Like, there doesn't seem to have been a lot of thought process into the design of the world because it feels kind of hodgepodgey. Like, see how there's just stuff everywhere. I don't know. Like, there's these big ruins, but these are supposed to be 2,000-year-old ruins. Let me show you. And I like that when you jump from a height, you'll hit the ground and do a forward dodge roll. Also, you have some climbing mechanics a little bit. Like if I jump here and go forward, if I have to climb, I will. Like there, see how I kind of climbed up. There, I climbed up. But if you look at this again, you see how the lighting's changing? See how there's a certain amount of light here, but when I move forward and turn the camera, see how it gets darker? Again, that doesn't make sense. It shouldn't get any darker. The light source is up here. Why would me being here versus here be different? It shouldn't be. So that's and I've seen that in other video games. This is not if you guys ever played Embers Adrift, it does the same thing. So I've seen this in other MMOs. So I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to point out is that these ruins are supposed to be 2,000-year-old ruins. Do they look like 2,000-year-old ruins? No, they look almost brand new. Do you see any I mean, all this stone looks identical. I don't see any wearing of the stone. So I don't know if this is just something they haven't gotten to yet because this is just an alpha. But the attention to detail and the finishing and the polishing isn't there yet. But again, that's not usually going to be there in alpha. You know what I mean? But there's no weathering. You'll see some of the stones are broken. Like if you look over here, you can see these pieces of stone are broken. The other thing I found that seems kind of strange is the world is massive. It's big. It's really big, right? And this is only, they're saying that what we see here, I'm right here. They're saying that what we see here is only 1/20th of the final size of the game. So I'm here. Imagine this times 20. That's going to be pretty big, right? Which is cool. So the other thing I found, which was weird, is we don't seem to be taking any falling damage, and that could just be an alpha thing that they don't want people dying by falling. The other thing that I didn't like was this. When I run over here, I hit an invisible barrier. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't ever want to hit an invisible barrier. To me, if you're trying to prevent people from going somewhere, put something natural there, like a huge cliff or a huge mountain range that you can't climb, as opposed to, what I would do, just do a big cliff or something you can't go over, and that way it feels natural. Getting to an area of the game where there's just an invisible barrier is, I never like that. I don't think anybody does. So back in the water again. Check this water out. This water is so cool. I love this water. It's so good. Look at how the waves ripple across the surface. And then look how they fade out, how the water settles again into its natural state. Now there's a big golf ball out here. I don't know what this thing is. There's a way you should be able to swim down, but I haven't quite figured it out. Well, I guess I'm down. Sort of. Obviously there's some white over here, so that's something they need to fix. There are professions. I'll try to show you that if I can. The professions look pretty good. The professions look like they could be good. Let me show you. You can chop down trees like you can in New World. And I've done that. Right. Here, let's just let the waves calm down a little bit. I'm enthralled by the water in this game. I want to see what happens if I just jump straight up in the air. No, it would have been cool if they would have made me hit the water and splash into the ripples. That would have been a nice touch. I'll put together some feedback for them and put it on their Discord server. And again, I apologize for the game doesn't run really smooth on my computer because this is my old computer. Let me go to, there is a, let's see. Here, toggle FPS. Okay. So, okay, so we're at 43 FPS, which is better than I usually get. On my new computer, I get around 140, 130, 140 FPS. It's probably... Oh, look, this person jumped down here too. I'm trying to remember if I climbed up here before. Where did I go up? I went up... I'm trying to remember where you go up. There's a place where you can go up here. But the character control is nice. Like, your character feels really good. Like, the jump animation's nice, is pretty good. The movement left and right feels good, right? So it feels good. Now, where did I go? Maybe, did I go up around here? I can't remember. Let me check. This is Ashes of Creation, yeah. It's got a really nice HUD editor. So the HUD editor is really good. It's a little wonky with some of the things that are in it, but it's good. You can resize most of the windows. It's got this weird widget anchor, which I don't really understand the purpose of an anchor point. I don't really get that. I've never seen that in an MMO. But you can scale, you can move it around, obviously place it where you want. It's got one thing that's really weird is I believe they are. That's a great question. And I think I do need to go back this way. I believe they are. I know I got up this way before. Because like when you have one mob targeted, if there's another mob nearby, you'll hit that mob too. So there is like a cone of attack. Let's go and try it out. It's not like WoW. I don't know how they're using, if they're using hitboxes or how they're doing it. I know I've climbed up this way before. Maybe was it over here? Okay, this is making me mad because I've definitely climbed up here before. I thought it was here. Yeah, it was right here. Yeah. Yeah, and then it's to the left. Yeah, this is the right way. I know I did this before. There we go. See, you can do it. Okay, gotta be careful though. The guys up here are level 5, so that's the other thing. Mobs are really difficult. Like, I'm level 5 currently. You can see it down here on the left of my experience bar. Like, if I try to attack a mob that's my level, it's pretty rough, right? Here's a level 5 wolf. I'm not going to attack because there's 2. Here's a level 5 wolf. Watch how hard they hit me. Actually, that one didn't hit too bad. That wasn't too bad. Okay, and I am a cleric, so I've got a self-heal. It's a really weak one. It's cool, though. Watch how I target it. Like, it'll target other players. Watch this. So watch it hit them. That's awesome. So the spells are really cool looking. Look at that. And then if you target yourself, it'll heal you. So because of the way the game works... Yeah, the sounds are really good. My favorite things about this game is the combat's really good. The sounds, whoever did the sounds on this game are doing a great job. They need to get a raise. The sound effects are fantastic. The impactfulness of the combat is really good. When you hit things, it feels like you're hitting it. So that's really good. So far the combat's the best part. But I mean, let's face it, combat's one of the most important things in an MMO. Okay, so the other thing I want to show you is you have a defensive target and an offensive target. So if you look at the bottom right here, you can see it says there's a target, there's a nameplate here that says Shirl with the green health bar. That's me, right? That means that's who I'm going to heal. So there is a way that you can cycle targets. I got to check my keybinds for that. Okay, so we want to target nearest ally, and we're going to make it like, I don't know, did I have V key already? Target near side. We're going to make it the V key just for purpose. Now I'm going to hit V and see how it targets them. So now if I hit V, it's going to heal them. Right? But it should retain that target, I believe. Although I guess they went out of range. But like if I were to like hit this person, or they're level 4, let me hit this person. Then let me try to hit V. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it did work. See, now I've got 2 targets. I've got the enemy target, and I also had a friendly target. Holy crap! They got about one-shot me. What the hell just happened? Oh my god! I can't move. Oh my god! That's the first time I've ever died. Holy crap! He hit me with something and I couldn't move. I like couldn't move. I was like staggering. I've never died before. But yeah, see how I've got the enemy target here, right here, and then down below it I've got I've got like so you have a friendly target, like a ally target, and a enemy target. So and then because you have this target, you can actually be attacking one target, and when you cast your heals, it's going to heal on your ally target, right? So that sucks that we died. I've never died before. I hope it doesn't take me all the way back to the main city. That would kind of suck, but oh well. I guess I could show you the main city. And it did. It took me all the way back to the beginning. And I can't even tell where I am on this map. All right, so we're all the way back in the beginning. This is where you start the game, which is not the best starting area. So here's when you start the game. You can kill these like really like low-level goblins. Right? I don't know why my character was auto-moving there. That was kind of weird. You can see now my FPS has dropped to 20, and that's because there's so many people here. Look at all the people. Now see it when I can be attacking this person, and if I hit V, it's going to target them. Now I can attack this guy. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but what's happening right now is when I'm attacking, my character's moving forward, and my character never did that before, so I don't know why she's doing that now. I don't know why she's doing that. She never did that before, so that's weird. I'm just making sure there's no weird movement keys. Toggle sprint, toggle walking, jump, sit, ascend. Okay, well anyways, I don't know why it's doing that. That's kind of really bizarre. Okay, it stopped. Okay, it stopped. All right, good. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that if you do have a keybind that can target a nearest ally, so you hit that keybind, you can see it's targeting Gatekeeper, this person, and now I can attack this person once, and then if I cast my heal, it's going to heal the other person. So then you can do the same thing. You can target yourself, right? And now I can attack, right? And then I can just heal myself, right? So that's really useful. Obviously, if you're healing a tank or something in a dungeon, you can still attack mobs while you're actively have the tank still targeted. So that's actually really neat. I've seen that done in other MMOs, but it's not a common thing. It's not something you see a lot. Okay, so... And there's also, I forgot to tell you, there's a dodge roll. Oh, and let's try the directional combat you asked about. Does that have to be directional? So let's target a goblin here. And if we are standing here and we do this, we miss. So yes, you have to swing in the direction of the enemy. Okay, now we swing here. Because the two-hand sword has got a... The two-hand sword has, just like Terra, if you ever played Terra, it has a cone of attack. It has a cone in front of you, like a certain percentage of, in front of you that's going to, where you're going to hit something. You can see it by the swinging animation, right? Okay. And you can see that the auto attack or the attack. Oh, and so let me show you the skills. The skills are crazy. Okay, so here's the skill tree. Now, the skill tree, think of it as like New World or like Skyrim, where like if you use a skill, I think enough, it's, if you use an ability, it gets better. You skill up in that ability. So like you can see weapon, I've got 2 skill points available for the two-handed sword. Unfortunately, I don't have my other weapon anymore, I guess, which is weird. I don't think I sold it. No, I didn't. It's right here. So let me equip this. And you can see on the scepter, I have 5 skill points because I used the scepter a lot longer than I used the two-hand sword. And you can see here's the percentage of the scepter going up to the next rank. Now, you can zoom in on these windows, which is weird. You can scroll your mouse wheel in and out. And then you can see here it says left mouse button to select from available skills. So we click this, and now we can choose a skill like Deadly Finish or Stagger. So the way this works, I believe, and I haven't tried any of these skills yet because I wanted to save my skill points, because I wasn't sure if it would screw me up for new weapons, but I don't think it will. Looks like the skill points are tracked individually, which is good. So every weapon is kind of like has a combination attack. Right, watch. See how there's like 4 swings to that animation. There's like, she goes left, down, left up, and then across. So it looked like that new skill point, talent point that we would put a point in would actually make maybe the final swing of the 4 do more damage. It's the same thing with our mace, or two-hand weapon. See, down to the right, back to the left, and then really quick up and then down again. Actually, no, it's 4 swings. All right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so that's the skill system, right? And then you have class-based abilities. There's your class-based ability, your weapon-based ability. There's stamina-based abilities, apparently, because you use stamina as well. You have a stamina. Every class uses mana, which kind of sucks, to be honest. Every class uses mana. I think every class uses stamina. So there are stamina-based abilities. There's a skill book. I have not really even looked through the skill book at all. There's our artisan profession skills: herbalism, hunting, mining, fishing, and lumberjacking. Currently, I have done a little bit of lumberjacking. So let me show you that if I can. Okay, we need to go this way, I think. And there's a key you can hit to run. So now I'm holding down my run key, which will expend your stamina. You can see my stamina is going down. And when my stamina goes down to 0, I proceed to not run anymore. And now my stamina is going back up, just as you would expect. Yeah, I think it is. It seems to be. Yeah, it's kind of like having a mouse over macro, yeah. Sort of. It's a little kludgy. It's not super smooth, but I just like the fact that I can target myself and heal myself, and then Now you will have to, like, one thing that I don't like is in World of Warcraft, when you go into the targeting in World of Warcraft and you go to the target self and you put a keybind in there, I always use shift middle mouse click to target self in WoW. So that's the same thing I have here. I have shift middle mouse click to target myself. But in WoW, if you hit shift middle mouse click, it's a toggle. Like if I hit it once, it targets myself, but if I hit it again, it untargets myself. But in this game, it doesn't do that. So there is a clear target in this game. So I have shift middle mouse click, but if I keep hitting it, it doesn't do anything because I'm already targeted. And my keybind to clear target is control middle mouse click. So control middle mouse click clears, shift, control, shift, control. You can see I'm swap, I'm targeting, I'm targeting. All right, so we are right here. And we're going to try to get to, I'm going to auto run, oops. I'm going to auto run, and then I'm going to hit sprint. And you can see my FPS is 23 to 25 FPS because my old computer sucks. So really, you need a good video card. Like my processor is an i9, I think, on this computer. If I had like, let's say like a 3080 or something, I bet I'd be getting like 100 FPS. Right here, I dropped all the way down to like 18 FPS, which is not good. And to get money, what you want to do in the game to get money is you want to kill monsters, collect loot, and the loot that you're going to be collecting is these materials. It's called glint. It's really weird, but mobs drop glint. You can right mouse click to condense 10 dull glint into 1 dim glint. It doesn't matter if you sell the dull or the 1 glint, but this is how you make money. But the glint is also used to purchase things. So glint seems to be the currency, which is weird to me. You can see I also have 6 oak wood pieces because I've lumbered those. Right? These are materials. So glint can be sold to like vendors. So you go to a vendor and you interact with the vendor, and then you just right click on your glint. Do you want to sell? And I can get 40 copper, and I'm going to say sell. This is where I got my two-hand sword, was from this guy, and it was the copper greatsword, and it was 14 silver. It took me hours of killing mobs to get 14 silver. Hours, right? I went from level 1 to level 5 killing mobs pretty much, just so I could get the two-handed sword. Because from what I read on the internet is that if I wanted to do like a solo cleric build, the best thing to use is a two-hand sword combined with my spells and healing. And from just experimenting, I know that the two-hand sword hits multiple people. If I can get 2 mobs next to each other, it'll hit both of them. So that's good. All right, so when you get into the game, you'll get a quest that has you go to one of these guys. This like a trades manager.
Have you brought the blocks?
And they'll kind of direct you. You get the quest right away. It'll give you little quests like go chop down a tree or go mine some ore. And until you get the quest, you won't be able to mine and you won't be able to chop. So like right now, if I go over here to like here and I interact, I can mine. Okay, and I got 1 eroded granite. But the sound effects, I think the most impressive thing so far in the game is the action combat, or the combat and the sound. The side of the sound is the most impressive. Whoever did the sound, I think, did a really good job. Okay, so we got some rocks. Now I don't really know where the profession place is. I mean, a lot of people say the graphics aren't great, but I think the graphics are really good. I just think they need a lot of work with the lighting. I think they need to get some better textures, higher quality textures, and just some work on the lighting. And I think if they can fix those things, I think the game will look really nice, But here's what I was talking about the lighting again. Let's see if I can show it to you. I think it was over here. There was a spot over here, or maybe like right here in the sun or in the light. Like there's a lantern here. Let's put it here. Okay, there's a lantern there. I should be well lit there because it's behind me. This is pretty good. Actually, the lighting here is working pretty well. I think it's where there's no direct light source. Yeah, see, look at that. See here, you can see the lighting here. This is what the lighting looks like. There's no real direct light source near me, really. But notice how here it's pretty well lit. But I turn it here and it's freaking dark. That's not right. There's something wrong with the way they're doing the lighting. Okay, so I showed you the mining. Here's the lumber. Okay, we can chop down a tree. I'll see about the camera so you can see the tree falls down, kind of like New World, pretty cool. I don't know. I think there will be. Oh my god, it hit the building and rolled down. That was actually really cool. That was actually really cool. All right. Now, I think I got to remember where the processing, I think it's over here. Maybe. The processing stations don't seem to be the most, they don't seem to be like the most obvious. Yeah, the inventory is different. And, you know, things take up certain slots. You know, certain things take up different slots in different shapes and sizes. Yeah. I think the processing wood is up here, maybe? I can't remember. Yeah, so this is the lumber milling. I don't know why this is. Does this look to you like a lumber mill station, guys? I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't know what this machine is. But it does not look like any kind of a lumber mill thing that I would equate to working with wood. But if I go here, I can take the, let's see, the weathered oak timber common job size. Possible outcomes is weathered oak timber. I've got the one weathered oak wood. Well, it requires one weathered oak wood, and we're going to craft a weathered oak timber. And here it goes. It's taking 15 seconds. You mean like rotate them in the bag? We'll find out here in a second. So now here I'm doing the, and then it finished, and then you have to, unfortunately, you have to hit claim. But you can send it to your inventory, or if you had a warehouse, you could send it to your warehouse. So that's, you know, that's kind of cool. It'd be better if you could save that setting so that it would just automatically do like a Guild Wars 2 and continue processing. Hopefully you don't have to keep clicking a lot of buttons over and over again. All right, so in the inventory, we can move it, but we can't. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can rotate it. I'm trying like Alt, Control, any kind of button you would think might have an interaction, and I'm not getting any kind of interactivity by hitting Control or Alt or Shift. Okay, so I did want to jump into the stream down here because I just want to show you these water dynamics again. Because watch this water. I want to show you this water dynamic. Look at how the water is bouncing back and forth on the walls. And watch how it settles again. That is just awesome. Yeah, the animation, I agree. I think it needs work. Oh, it looks like one of the keybinds I hit. It looks like one of the keybinds I hit did bring up a split stack window. So it looks like we'll be able to split stacks. But yeah, this water is just, I love it. Okay, so so I've showed you most of the stuff. Most of the stuff that I know. I'm sure that there's obviously a lot more to the game. This is just the stuff I've learned from playing it for about 4 hours. It's just some of the crafting, some of the combat. You know, you can see that if I cast a heal, it's going to hit any friendly target, right? Watch. See? Just whoever is in front of me that I kind of have targeted. And what's crazy is it follows them. Look how far it followed the horse. Like here, you know? Alright, let's go to the character creator. You want to see the character creator? That's where we're going. It's decent. The characters, it's hard to get a character to look good. I spent about 2 hours in the creator because I'm one of those people that goes into a creator and spends like a couple hours. I did find a bug in the character creator. Let me show you. Alright, so you have a race, and the races are Dunir, which is like a dwarf, the Imperium, which is like an elf, the Kalar, which is like a human, the Veyloon, which is, I don't know, they're kind of like Indian looking or ethnic, some sort of ethnic Indian looking humans. They look very Indian to me. And then the Vek, which are just these badass looking, creepy looking people. Right, they're cool, right? They're creepy looking. Look at this person. All right, so the things you can do, you can, yeah, I mean, so basically you go into the character creator, go ahead and you want to pick your archetype, so pick your class. You know, there's Bard, Cleric, there's the Cleric, here's the Bard. The armor in this game is pretty ugly, to be honest. I'm not a fan of the armor style. It's very weird. This doesn't look like fantasy armor to me. It looks like something from a sci-fi game. This looks more sci-fi to me than fantasy, especially the boots. Here's Ranger. The Ranger looks the most like kind of fantasy. The two classes that appeal to me the most are the Ranger and the Cleric. So you get the Ranger and you have the Tank. I like how it says Tank. That's kind of weird. You don't usually go into a game where it just says like Tank. What's the class? Tank. You know? It's weird. It's like a mixture, yeah. I'm not a fan. I prefer traditional fantasy. So I'm not really a fan. But I could see some people might like it. I don't like it. It's like freaking Flash Gordon, the movie. All right, so let's go and let's pick a Ranger. And then you pick your class. Then you go into your appearance. And in the appearance, you're going to have some presets. And these you're definitely going to want to use one of these as a starting point. So go through your presets. Oh, wait, what race was I? Oh, these are the Empyrean, the elf, right? The elf ones, which I'm very familiar with these because my character is an elf. Well, Empyrean, I call it an elf. So here's the presets, and you know they're not great. Like when you zoom in, there's a lot of stuff that's pretty ugly. Like the hair in this game is not very good. The quality is very low. The eyebrow quality is really bad. The lips and stuff look really weird. They look smushed and mashed. They're not consistent. There's a lot of issues. You know what I mean? There's a lot of issues with, you know, like the symmetry's all off. Like the nose looks more, it's different on this side than it is on this side. At least it looks that way. Yeah, like this part of her nostril's flaring out more than this part of her nostril. You know, you can see that. So there's a lot of weird variation, and I don't know how that could happen, because normally when you create a character model, you just mirror. You like create one half and then you mirror it, so it's basically identical. And if you want to change it up, at that point you can. So it's a little weird that it's like that. And then the eyes are weird. Like these eyes, are just strange. Anyway, so you create one you like, you know, whatever. And there's tattoos. Create one you like, and then go in and you can change first the body shape. You can change the height and the weight and the chest. You know, I mean, first thing I did was change the legs, because most of the characters, well, hers aren't too bad, but a lot of the characters have these really scrawny legs. Hers are good though. You can see the sliders all the way over. So, like when I went to this preset, I was like, oh man, we need to beefing up her legs a little bit. She looks a little too slight to be a swinging a two-hand sword at people. And then you can go into the head, the hairstyle. There's very few hairstyles. There's only 3-4 hairstyles, really 3 hairstyles. So this one, I mean, the ones they have they look okay. I like them. You know, all of them are decent looking hairstyles. But they're just weird. So the glitch is this. Let me show you the glitch. All right, so the glitch is when you change the hair length, it doesn't update here, it doesn't change. And the way you can get it to update is you want to go back to general and you want to go to skin and you just want to pick a different skin color and watch her hair. See how it changed? So I don't know why that is, but that's so to get the hair length to trigger to change, just change your skin tone, change it back to what it was. And then you can change it. You can use secondary color, so we can go hair base color. This one, and then we can go secondary color and this one. And we'll do this, and primary color there, secondary color. Do something weird, you know. Let's do primary color black, secondary color white. All right, so she's got some sort of crazy white hair. I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's go here. And secondary color. Okay. And then you go back here, skin, and you can change your skin colors. And they're weird because they have hue and pigmentation. So if you think this looks, here, if you think it looks really pale, right, in this base skin tone, then go down to the hue. The hue is kind of like the redness or the red-orange kind of colors. I don't know. You can see when I turn it up, her face gets a little bit more yellowy. But if you combine that with the pigmentation, you get more of a red look, like redness, which is a natural kind of skin color. If you push them all to the right, you're going to get a very reddish, looks like she's got a really bad sunburn with some, you know. So you can go like that. If you go back with this, then you get this kind of off color. So really, these are the only two things that affect the color of the skin outside of the base skin tone. There's really, you pick a base skin tone and you pick the hue and the pigmentation. If you want to be really dark, you'd go here. I personally like this middle one, or I'm sorry, this end one. And then I just kind of go more towards the middle. This is the color I kind of liked. Maybe back this out a little bit. All right, and then face, you go to the head and you have different faces. So you can go to face shape. This one, none of them are great. Like, they're okay. This one's awful, obviously, her horrible chin. And then, I don't know. You know, so you get some really weird ones. So let's just pick something like let's go with the chiseled jaw because we're going to change it. And then you can go to the eye. Here's the eyes. You pick eyes and then you just go through. There's always like presets. Play around with the presets, find one you like, and then go into the second one, the eyes here, and you can change the actual color. So change it to blue. And the sclera is your sclera color, which you don't have but one option on this character, but some characters have multiple options. None of the eyebrows I found have any options. There is a facial hair, and the one thing that I found, another glitch I found, is if you want to change the eyebrow color, you have to change the facial hair. So let's say my hair color was white. And my eyebrows are black. Well, I don't want my eyebrows to be black because my hair color is white. It looks weird. So go to the beard and just uncheck use hair color. Or just go to the beard and you can see it updated. Sometimes it doesn't update. And if it doesn't update, just uncheck or check this button and it'll update the eyebrow. I'm going to go back and it doesn't retain the use secondary color. I don't know why, but it always does that. And secondary color. Yeah. And then see how our eyebrow is white again. So we go back to the beard and it updated. So it did automatically. Okay, now you've got the body. The body's also a little bit bizarre. There's you can't move the character up. Like in a lot of characters, you can left click and just physically pull the character model up in the air. You can't do that here. So to see the hands or the legs, the feet, you got to zoom out. It's kind of annoying. But you can actually change your fingernail color. Like if I want to go black, it does change. See, it's black nails. And then you've got like how dark how much intensity there is in that color. So I'm going to go back to pink. It's fine. Actually, let's go with that color. All right, and then there's the sculpt tab over here, right? So there's also the tattoos, and the tattoos work really, really weird. Okay, so it was hard to figure this out. So you have to click click one of these spots up here. Once you click one of these, then click the tattoo you want. Let's say I want this sword thing. See, it's not working. Oh, let me show you. So this is what was hard. Okay, so click it, grab the icon, drag it, and drop it on your character. Oh, boy. And then click it. If you can, some characters, you can literally just move it around like this. Like say, you know what? I want this shield, and I want it to be maybe on her chest here, right? And I'm going to maybe grab this top arrow, which will rotate. See that? But it's really hard to rotate. With this, you're better off going over here and using the angle to rotate. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so then left click to select. Doesn't always work, but in this case it's working. Go back, click here, click the red, you'll clear it off. Now let's say we want to put a scar on her. We could drag the scar out. And there's the scar. And then we can change the color. You know, we can make it hopefully a white scar, but it didn't seem to do anything. It's still red, so decal color doesn't seem to be working. And then there's the intensity, and of course you can do the angle to move it, and of course you can do the size. Okay. We can give her a really nasty looking scar. You know, across her shoulder here maybe. And we can angle it. So I had to play around with the character creator quite a while to figure all this stuff out because it's not super intuitive, right? But then we go to the sculpt. The sculpt's where it gets really interesting. This is kind of like Black Desert Online, but it doesn't work anywhere where it is nicely. But select a section. Then let's say we want to bring her jaw in. So jawline, let's go width. And we're just going to, let's bring this in a little bit. And then height, we're going to, whoa. We're going to bring that up to here, and then we're going to go to her chin. We're going to see chin length, and we're going to bring that up a little. Okay. Nose. The nose, I haven't figured out how to get the nose to work very well, so I'm not going to mess with that. And then the lips, you want to go back to appearance. Do not play around with, well, we could do the sculpt on the lips, I think. Yeah, sculpt. And pinch corners brings them down in the corner, which I thought was helpful. And then the thickness here was helpful. And let's see, puff is just forward, puffing your lips out forward. And the lower lip here, lower lip, we're going to go middle. And you can move this, but not the best. And then go back to appearance. And if you go back to appearance, and if you change the lips here, it's going to override all your settings. So it doesn't retain those customized sculpt settings where some MMOs, if you flip out a different lip, it'll still remember that you wanted pinched corners. So it'll put the new lip shape in there and then apply the sculpt updates. This one won't do that. This one will just reset it to the base, whatever base lip you choose. So if I go here, now it's baked up. And some of these lips are just terrible, you know. I mean, I don't know what this is, like a guppy. They're just huge, huge, huge lips. Let's go back to this one, sculpt, and we're going to go and lower lip and upper lip. Again, pinch corners. Whatever. So anyway, so the character creators, it's not great. I would say the character creator is not great, you know. I think the best parts so far is the combat is really, the combat's intriguing. It's still, you know, I'm still early on. I haven't got enough into the combat system and into the abilities yet to really have any kind of a final judgment. But what I've seen so far is good. It's good. Now the questing, you know, is not great, but a lot of it's just because the way they present the text, it's like really small text, and the interactions with the NPCs. There is some voice acting in there, which is good. But you know, you know, Steven Sharif, the guy, said in Alpha 2 Phase 1 that they weren't really focusing on the questing really at all. Oh, don't forget there's the musculature, so I always crank that up, get a little bit of muscle tone. Well, it's more action-based combat, so it's not like WoW. It's not like there is tab targeting, of course, but there is an action element to it, and we do see there's aimed abilities. So if I stand in front of an enemy and I turn my character, to the left, what is it, like 270 degrees? I'm gonna miss, and I swing, I'm gonna miss. So it's not like WoW, where if I stood in front of a monster and turned to the left and hit heroic strike, it still would hit them. If I had that mob targeted, it would still hit them. That doesn't happen in this game. Although I don't think I tried it with a mob targeted. I think I did, but... So here's your character. I don't know. She's like an elfish-looking ranger. Right? You can't get me in these. I mean, once you get me into this game, I'll play around with the character creator for like ever. We're going to give her light green eyes, and we're going to go back to race and Empyrean, and I'm going to change her hair color. Actually, we're going to let me see what that hair looks like. And I really hate her. The character models aren't good. They're not for a game made in Unreal Engine 5. You know what I mean? They're just not that good. All right, Lynn. Yeah, I'll be streaming. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. I got to go to the horse stables with my wife, and then after that, we're going to my wife's parents we're going to do the Christmas thing on Christmas Eve over at my wife's parents tomorrow. So here we got Cheryl. Did I name this one Cheryl? That was the other one. Let's do Cheryl. Great character. I mean, it feels good. I mean, I definitely enjoy the combat. I definitely enjoy the combat. It feels good to move around. It feels good to play. There's so many things that need improvement. Like, there's so many things that need improvement. That I feel, and I don't know how many people they have working on the game right now, but I think, I mean, here's the thing. This game could be really good. I'm not gonna lie, this game could be really good, but they have to go in and fix all these little things, because as you guys know, lots of little things add up to big issues, right? None of the issues I'm seeing in the game can't be fixed. Most of them are really small details. Fixing the lighting, fixing the textures. I think the stuff that fixing the floating horse, and it's Mogadian too. It's a character name. Mogadian's horse. It's a character name I use for characters. Robert Jordan. But yeah, Yeah, I mean, there's crafting, and I don't know about the dungeons. I mean, I'm sure there are, but I don't remember. I'd have to go and look at their YouTube. I think the level cap on the alpha here is 25. So I'm only level 5, so I've got another 20 levels to go. And obviously you get a horse pretty early on. I don't know where, but I'm not doing quests that much. But if you do quests, it'll obviously take you towards a quest chain that's going to reward you with a horse. And there's multiple horses I've seen people on, so there's different types of horses too. And there seems to be like rare monsters. Like I fought all these spiders, and after a while fighting the spiders, this one huge big spider spawned, and I couldn't kill him. If I tried to kill him myself, he would have killed me. But luckily, some other people were in the area, and they all helped me, so we all killed the big spider together. And it was cool looking. I mean, it was a cool looking spider. The monsters in the game are really cool. Like, the monsters are really nice. Like, here's a highwayman raider. Smack him. But your success in combat is really related a lot to, at least at this level, it's related a lot to your level. Like, he's only level 2 and I'm level 5, so, You know? See, so if I target this mob and I swing this way, I did hit. If I see, I miss. I'm only hitting him because I have a really wide swinging weapon. See, miss. Miss. There, I hit him. The underwater looks really cool. It looks super cool. Yeah, there are tank DPS healers. Yeah, I'm basically a healer. My class is a healer, but even though I'm a healer, you can still use like any weapon, I think. Yeah, so I'm a healer. Like if I want to heal this person here, I just boom, heal him. See? And if I want to use, I've got a different weapon here. I've got this, like, you start off the game as a cleric with this scepter, right? You start off with this weapon, which, it's not a wand, though. A lot of people use wands because you can hit at distance. This is more of a brute force weapon. Yeah, the spells look good, and like the damaging spell looks fantastic here. Like if I go up here and target this guy, watch this spell. Boom. I mean, they're very cool, right? I can heal myself. They need to fix the nameplates because the nameplates keep bouncing up and down. Like watch. See the nameplate's like bouncing up and down, the enemy nameplate. I kind of feel sorry killing these guys, you know what I mean? Yeah, but anyways, that's the game. I've never gone to the, oh, there's the shop. Okay, there's nothing in the shop yet. I haven't actually gone through the menu. Account management, report a bug, help archive. Yeah. You know, like I said, the mini map needs a lot of work. It's really rough. It's really low resolution. Same thing with the map. Same thing with the actual mini map. It also seems to be low resolution. Oh, it's not letting me zoom in. I guess I should do this. You can collapse minimap. You can collapse the quest log. But there's these weird issues with lighting. The water is some of the coolest part of this game is the water. The water is amazing. I mean, these ripples are just fantastic. Look at this. That is gorgeous. That's the best water I've ever seen in an MMO. So. Anyway, so that's the Alpha 2. Yeah, let's get back to what we were supposed to be playing, which is World of Warcraft. Actually, though, I'm starting to get tired. Starting to get tired. But I do want to get in there and level up. But it's like, I think to level, you really probably need to do the quests. Just grinding mobs like I'm doing, you don't level. I mean, you don't level super slow, but you don't level very fast. And you're figuring like an hour per level probably, or 40 minutes per level, which isn't bad. With every zone. Cause it won't feel like Christmas without fresh. Nah, I got 2. I need a better place to farm. This isn't a good spot. Not at this level. Yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely need a new game. Well, the world is way bigger. Like the world in Ashes of Creation is way bigger. My complaints with Ashes of Creation so far is the world, like the level design. I don't like. I don't like how they designed the level at all. And I don't like any MMO that creates these like huge like cities and stuff. I like small scale. Like to me, like, and I don't mean that you can't have big cities, but they should think of the amount of time it would take to build something like that, right? I like gritty, like medieval style stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so I think of a big, as cities as being pretty rough, Like if there's a castle keep, yeah, it's cool. There's a castle, but once you go inside, it's just a bunch of, buildings, wooden structures. It's not these massive, 100-foot concrete walls that would have taken 20 years to construct or longer, I mean, when you look at that starting area in Ashes of Creation, how long did it take to even construct something like that? It's like huge. And it just seems so random. Like the architecture doesn't seem like it has any kind of meaning to it. They're like all these towers that were inaccessible. You couldn't get to them. There was there was a invisible wall you couldn't walk through, and and maybe that's part of the alpha. Maybe that invisible wall gets removed. I don't know, but it just felt the level design. I didn't like it. Like Guild Wars 2 did it pretty well. Like if you look at Guild Wars 2 levels, they're really nice. And the city, I can't remember the name of the human city. I mean, it's a huge city, but it's not too huge. I mean, it's big, but it's cool. It's a cool city. I mean, Guild Wars 2 has some of the best level design I think of any MMO. Like there aren't too many MMOs that have better level design than Guild Wars 2.
Hello. How are you? See you soon. Be good.
I love vanilla. I love vanilla. Got to be careful of the wandering elites. There's some that kind of wander around here. I got to be careful of that. K-My-Ub. What is his name? K-My-Ub. I don't know. He's got a really weird name. Hmm. Damn it, I healed him.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
The bandit boots of power.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Paladin heals. I'm like a healer. All right, here we go. He's gonna give me a health stone? Not sure what he's doing. I need a lower level. Do I have flash? I don't. Shit, I don't have a low level heal. It's not one that's key bound anyway. Oh, we got 2. Oh, oh, I'm gonna let the druid tank because it feels like, what level is he? Because it feels like he's taking damage a little bit better than me. Like he's mitigating it a little bit better. We're not 21 yet.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
And I gotta start watching this guy's health. We're killing one mob, and I don't expect this warrior to be taking so much damage. This warrior is squishy as fuck. He shouldn't be tanking. Either me or the druid should be tanking, not the warrior. But the warrior keeps charging in. Well, he keeps pulling, so he's got threat. And he must be hitting pretty hard. Actually, yeah. Actually, I'm doing the most damage. Let us reset this damage meter. That can't be right. That can't be right. There's no way I'm doing the most damage. Or maybe I am doing the most damage. Holy shit, I am doing the most damage. Oh yeah, I'm doing... I did 38% of group damage there. I do have a blue weapon though. But still, with a warrior, you think the warrior would do more damage? Of course, I have a shit ton of buffs. But most of them aren't DPS buffs, they're just protection. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. He's got to pull it with his bow. If we get 3, it could be really scary. Alright. Maybe we should go over here then. Well, I mean, if he jumped up top and pulled the right to the right, he could... Yeah. Oh, this is not good. Ooh, scary business. Come on, focus one. Holy crap, the focus is shit. They're like all over the place. Their focus is like everywhere. Come on. Ooh, I was just like... Ooh. It's just they were like kind of all over the place with their focus, you know what I mean? Like he said focus boss, which I got, but I was like, I would not have focused the boss there because he's harder to kill. I would have focused like one of the ads first, probably, just because they're easier to take down. You know what I mean? I was like, ooh, it's getting a little scary there. But yeah, I was the MVP of that fight because I was doing big time heals. And I popped a mana potion just to do more heals. Someone the druid goes, sweet delicious air, getting out of that cave. He's like, sweet delicious air. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to do damage to that. I just knew I had to keep those guys alive because I mean, I could bubble, I could lay on hands. It was gonna be hard to kill me. I just wanted to make sure that none of those guys died, you know? But I mean, you could see I'm doing, even after, wow. I'm doing the most damage, which is crazy. Let me fix the damage meter here real quick. You can see I'm like #1 on DPS, which is insane because I was healing that fight. I'm surprised that I'm doing that much damage. Ah, seal of command. It's pretty hard, I guess, huh? Oh, I crushed that mob. 2 Seal of Command procs plus the proc of my Shadow Bolt on my weapon. Oof. Notice how when the mob hits me, my health doesn't go down that much? Notice how when the mob hits me, my health doesn't drop like the warriors. The mob hits that warrior, and that warrior just melts. I'm trolling the warrior. I just go on party chat. I said they hit me and my health does not go down so fast as the squishy warrior. Oh, I'm just trolling. I'm just razzing you. I'm just razzing the warrior because he is very squishy. Yeah, for sure. Well, I guess we're just gonna go turn this in, right? Just gotta watch out for the elites around here. Oh. I guess I could do the hunter quests over here. I mean, they're kind of like in my level range at this point. They'd be good quests to knock out. There's just a lot. There's like so many quests in WoW. in vanilla. There's so much running. It's like run here, go back, run over here, kill these guys, then run back, then run back over there, then run back over here. You know, it's just a lot of running. Actually, the island over here is. I'm a little bit high level, but the alligators in this island spawn insanely fast. Check out this island. I almost died once on a on this island, but if you can farm this island, the XP could be good. Let me see what. I don't see any alligators though. I don't see any. Here we go. Yeah, they're level 15. So they're low level. Right, check this out. Might be worth some skins for my profession. Trying to level up my two-hand mace skill because it is not. It was like 88. It needs to get up over 100. Oops. He's not a skinner. Free skins for me. What is my skinning's got to be pretty high. Oh no, I already, okay. We're good. I love that shadow bolt, that's awesome. I would normally switch layers, but this guy's killing these guys and I'm getting free skins out of it, so I think I'll stay here. And like I said, the alligators do spawn on this island really fast. So it might be fast enough that we can both kind of kill here and still be pretty active. Yeah, see all the alligators? What level is he? He's 17. Okay. I was gonna let him have the mob, but he went the other way. He's got to be careful though. Even though he's 17, he could get killed here if he gets like 3 of these alligators on him, because they do spawn very quick. As you can see, they keep coming. They keep coming. We keep killing them, and they just keep coming. Oh, I forgot here. Oop. I gotta go to the bathroom again. This soda's been going right through me. Uh-oh, where'd he go? Did he run? I don't see the rogue. Where'd he go? I don't know if he just left, decided to leave, or what. No, he didn't die because he's not on the log. That's because I'm a paladin, baby. But these mobs are only level 14, but... Wow, we've got... Remember, we got... Let's see, what is our dodge? I mean, our... What is our defense? We have... Oh, we need to turn off some of these things. My parry chance is 10%, basically my dodge is 4.7, block is 5, so we got some mitigation. That's the beauty of paladins, man. You get decent armor rating, and paladin is very tanky. Against melee, against casters, you're like toilet paper. You're gonna get shredded. But that's the same with a warrior too. The warrior has shield wall, and you don't. You do have bubble though. I forgot about this island. This island's actually really good for paladins. Especially when you're a total meme spect dragon scale leatherworker paladin. I love that I'm gonna go dragon scale leatherworking. That's like the funniest shit ever. I bet there's not a single paladin on this entire server that's doing dragon scale leatherworking. Oh man, this is so silly. It's like the worst profession. Ooh. Shadow Bolt plus the Seal Command proc. Big damage. Now let's see. I'll take some damage now that I don't have my shield equipped. But I didn't take a lot. Does this shield have any stats? I mean this weapon. 8 strength, 2 stamina. Damn. 8 strength isn't bad. Whiff. Huge. Kind of afraid to log out here, but I'm gonna log out here because I gotta go to the bathroom. Probably log back in, get attacked by like 100 crocodiles or something, but I have to go to the bathroom. Actually, oh man, I think I'm gonna stop the stream here too, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm just tired. I've streamed like 6, 7, 8 hours today, so need to take a little bit of break off stream. But yeah, we're 20, doing good. I started this Paladin just a few days ago, and we're level 20. We got the 51 Hunter, who's really building some good rest time. So the goal was to get the, if we can get the hunter, you can see she's still only here. So once the hunter's rest bar here goes all the way to the end, that's when I'm going to come back and play her. Which will be like another day or two, you know. Like, I mean, honestly, tomorrow is Christmas Eve, so I'm going to my wife's parents' house, so we're doing the in-law thing. So I won't be streaming much tomorrow. I'll be doing the Christmas thing, and I'll be streaming a little bit tomorrow night, and then on Christmas Day, I don't know what I'm doing on Christmas Day. I'll probably just me and my wife's hanging out here, you know. So I'll probably stream a little bit on Christmas Day, but then, you know, then on Thursday and Friday, I'll be streaming a lot because my wife has to work Thursday and Friday. So we'll be streaming a lot Thursday and Friday. And so we're going to be doing a lot of streaming. We're doing a lot of streaming. Let's see what else we got. Check my banker. My banker's probably just got a mailbox full of junk that I keep sending her from my Paladin. It's probably just like this horrible... Ooh, auction successful. I sold some stuff. Look at this. This is my banker. You can see all the... She DEs everything that my Paladin's been sending her and the Hunter's been sending her, so... She's got quite a few regents. I got this for my Paladin today for a whopping 20 gold, which is a bargain, actually. Actually, I got it for 23 gold, which is actually a bargain. Normally it goes for around 30 gold. So that was pretty cool. Because it's a really important item for the Protection Paladin. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Hope everybody's having a good Monday? Is it Monday? Hope everyone's having a good Monday. And hope everybody has a good Christmas Eve tomorrow. I probably will see you tomorrow sometime, but I don't know when. And I will catch you then. Catch you then.